Last we left you here on the channel, we just dropped the 387 stroker budget 351 build here in our black turbo fox body. And we were starting to set up some of the drive line, and we got most, if not all of it in. But in order to get to that point in the build, we're gonna have to go through some of our boxes, some of our 408 stroker stuff that we had here on our white fox body most of the year, as I'm pretty motivated to get this thing fired up before the new year. Let's go see what parts we gotta get. I don't normally like to salvage from other builds, as I like to put them in big containers back on my shelf. But we're definitely gonna have to borrow from the 408 stroker 9.5 deck motor that we had in the white car to finish this build out. So we're gonna get it down off the lift, set up our table over here, and start gathering some of the parts. So maybe by the end of the week, we can make a strong push to get most of those parts installed, pretty close to getting ready to fire the motor. As I told you guys, we've been on this build for too long. We need to get this thing fired up. Okay, so I'm gonna treat this video kind of like a little bit something different. Some of the things that's going through my head as far as getting this thing set up and ready to kind of make a big push to get all these parts installed. There are a bunch of parts from our 408 build that we can use to get this engine sort of set up. We're gonna need to find our power steering bracket, water pump. Obviously, we're gonna put our alternator back over here. We're gonna have to pull the injectors, so we're gonna go back over into our injector pile and see if we can't find some 42s. Since it's naturally aspirated, it should be plenty of injector for the E85, and then we'll end up putting the 160s back in. But I think I'm gonna do another video of us cleaning them. Got a couple exhaust things to do and a clutch to hook up. Underneath, this thing is pretty much set up, ready to go. We just gotta get the engine fired. So I think we're just gonna set up our table and start gathering some parts, much like we did with our coupe video. That way we can just kind of move the table out of the way and just go back here to the box and see what stuff we're gonna take out. So I've saved a couple sets of injectors over time. I think these are like 80s. These are probably what we'll go with right here. We do have 42s here, and we do have 24s, which I would probably never run again. I'm kind of debating on what I want to run with here. Yeah, these are old Ford Racing 80s. I think we'll just go ahead and go with that. A little shelf of goodies here. What else is in here? Oh, that's for like a Magna fuel pump. So we did end up finding some injectors. We do have a couple sets of injectors to pick from. We did have a set of 150-pound injectors. These are like Bosch's. These are brand new. That was given to us by our buddy Tyler. These are low impedance, and you can't run low impedance injectors on a factory computer. Pretty sure you can't even run them on Terminator X. If I remember correctly, it's like Dominator and I think maybe HP. I could be wrong. Nonetheless, 42s would be plenty for E85 on naturally aspirated, but since we have 80s here, we're gonna go ahead and install them. We're gonna gather and put them over on our table here. To be honest with you guys, gathering parts and cleaning them and getting them ready to install are pretty much 80% of the work behind the scenes when we're doing videos here. We're gonna gather some parts, keep myself motivated, because once I see the parts here on the table, I can make a plan and a time frame to not only shoot the video and install it stuff with you, but to be a little motivated. So yeah, we got quite a few things here on our little performance shelf that we gotta jump up in here and look for. Again, you know, gathering stuff is probably some of the most time-consuming things that you can do. I set this bin up over here. This is my 363 turbo stuff that was on the black car when it was first in there. So we'll move that over. We're definitely gonna move a bunch of parts out of here. I'd like to stay organized as possible. I don't know if any of you guys are like that too, but we're gonna need the alternator. We'll set that right here. We're gonna need this water pump. Go ahead and set that stuff over here. This is the original color that Dave painted my 408 when we first did it. He called it a stripper glitter blue. It's like an AMC color. I'm pretty sure we need this pulley over here. And we're going to be changing the 408 up so much that it's not even really going to matter. You know, that we're taking this sort of stuff out. Need the crank pulley. All right. We're gonna have to get the balancer bolts, the timing chain cover bolts, or AKA the water pump bolts. Oh yeah, we need the power steering bracket. Now I've been running the power steering on my black car for a number of years. We run with these little Ford racing ones. You know, we have a couple sets of them here. We used to have one that was modified for 351, but apparently we must have either misplaced it or lost it. So this is definitely something that I'm gonna have to re-modify. Well, we'll take a look real quick. When I go to install the power steering pump, I think I have to drill a couple of these holes out. I remember doing that last time. But nonetheless, we got all the pieces here for the most part. So you could run like a turnbuckle style alternator bracket kit over here on this side, which means, you know what? I have to actually order a alternator bracket kit. Alternator bracket kit is different than a 302, so you got to gather that too. Again, like I tell you, you got to get motivated to get out and work on your shit, and gathering parts is part of it. It's kind of like looking for that 10mm socket. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We'll just go ahead and pull this whole thing down. I mean, it's heavy, but well, here it is. Perfect. So this is the 351 Windsor one. I'm pretty big on organizing. As you can see, I'll go buy a whole tub just so I know where all my car parts are. It's got the turnbuckle in it too. I don't know why. Oh, those are spacers. So definitely need this. A couple things we still need to grab is the upper radiator hose and the lower radiator hose. Clutch cables here, fuel systems here. We've got the injectors. Need to get the distributor. We have our little pieces here. Got to get the spark plug wires. We're also going to have to mock up some sort of mass air. But here's the thing, is I already have an intercooler in here, so I could use that, act that as like a air filter, and just go ahead and install the cold side. So that's what we'll grab out of there too. And I'll just need the arm to come up through here. So we'll need this pipe here that we used to have on there. Probably clean it up a little bit and put a different wrap on it tomorrow. But this is the one that was actually on the 408 build to begin with. So we'll set that there. So what else are we gonna salvage from here? It's a motor plate from Team Z. My crossover for the 408. Where is my distributor? This is my dipstick. All right, so got a couple other things here. Our mechanical oil feed, and this is our turbo, but we'll just block this off. Probably go ahead and look in the back to make sure we didn't put anything in the back. Okay, so there are some parts in here. Okay, so we got a majority of our stuff we need to get started on our 387 build. We're gonna bring down the other box that when we took our 363 apart, it had a majority of the pieces that went to this car. You know, writing it down, making a plan, gathering your parts, getting them set up ready, just cuts the time literally in half when you start actually installing parts and getting it ready to fire. We're definitely gonna need the battery tray. We're going to be using this is the 7875 turbo. This is the brand new, the billet wheel that we got from On 3 recently that we had momentarily on the 363. We're going to be using this on the 387 as well. Not this turbo kit, because we're going to use this turbo kit probably on the 408 or build a custom kit, but this is pretty much all we got in the box here. One thing that kind of bugs me, I still haven't found my Excel distributor that we had in the 408. So let's bring our loot that we found over here in the ground for our next build. See, we even zip tied the starter bolts up there. One thing we do here in the shop that we always have plenty of, baggies, especially the freezer baggies. You can organize all your bolts and all your like little brackets and stuff. If you ever like take your car apart, you can label the baggies. I'm telling you, the freezer bags last the longest. They don't disintegrate as easily as some of the other cheap ones do. That's just the way to go. And you can even cover up like fuel line ends. Like I cover up fuel line ends just in case, so nothing sparks and, you know, blows the car up. Trailer and see if we can't locate our distributor. Maybe we stuck it here in the trailer. That's what it looks like when you come back from the track. Then you got my coupe. I don't know where I put it. If you guys are new to the channel, new to the video, this is our budget 351 Windsor, aka 387 stroker build, stock blocks, stock rods, stock pistons, an 87 to 92 302 HO motor, cast steel crankshaft, 3.85 stroke. Did all the machine work, balanced it out. It's gonna be pretty badass, I think. Trip flow 170s, all new valve train. We did spend a little bit of money on that because it makes a big difference. Next video, we're gonna be probably doing a lot of short filming, which means that I'm gonna have a lot of these parts ready to go, cleaned up, painted, whatever. And all I'm gonna be really doing is installing. Getting our shit off the jack stands isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. Doing a major engine swap to the white car, and it's doing very well. So when shit works, you leave it alone. So we're not taking this back out. We're gonna leave this 387 in probably forever. We got some good plans for this. I think it's gonna make some pretty good power, naturally aspirated. We might leave it alone for a while. But as you know, we got turbo kits ready to go on it and make a little bit of street power. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you. If you enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Check out that join button. Be a member of the channel. Join today to help support the channel. But outside that, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below if you feel like it. I'll see you soon in the next video. Stay tuned.